Yeah.
Your
That's how it
mammy, your
works.
pappy, that bitch you chasing, you little dirty ass kids.
Oh.
I'll fucking erase them.
She's had a drink.
Pussy hive.
No, that's what
I
your
love
goat
it.
said,
Nah,
no?
play,
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, it's real though.
Mm.
Got haters, man.
I mean, if I have haters, I don't need to
Don't
know.
know about them.
Yeah.
Apparently, if you don't have haters, you're not popping.
Well,
Do you know, I always hated that. I hate when people used to say that. Like, they just weren't liked, and then they'd be like, "Oh, if you ain't got haters, you must
Fair.
not be doing something right now. People just don't like you."
why do you want to hate me? Like, I'm a nice
No,
guy.
but I genuinely feel like.
But why would you want to be hated though?
That's the thing, and some people like that though. Do you know
people
that?
trying to but I think with that they're trying to justify. So maybe they're actually just wrong uns, and people have got a good reason to hate them.
Exactly.
But they use that term to spin it and be
Yeah,
like,
fair.
I hate
because I'm
it.
popping. Really, you're a piece of shit. That's why.
Piece of doo doo.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I
we
think
got
like hip hop encourages that message. Like having haters is the thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
got people that like it.
every rapper has haters.
Yeah, but I feel that's kind of, some of it's real, but I feel like people who, as you said, are wrong-uns will listen to the rappers and be like, oh, I must have haters too, but they don't have haters.
But I think also
Yeah,
as
no
well,
one knows you, bro.
Yeah, do you get it?
but people use that as fuel, innit? Like
Yeah.
you watch the Last Dance, innit? Like MJ would like use imaginary like angst with other people and issues just to like energize him for him to go up and like, beat them on the court and that. So maybe man need that in the booth to be like,
Get them fired up.
yeah.
Fire 'em.
Imaginary like hater that he's speaking to directly.
If it works, a man get to becoming a platinum selling artist and that.
Mm.
Obviously, it helped, innit? So
I hear that.
for the civilians, for all us normal folk and that, maybe not in it, but like on one hand, I do get in it.
Yeah.
Maybe to get you amped up, you argue with like an imaginary person in the shower. Like, you guys have done that, so don't look at me like the way you're looking at me. Because
What, in the shower?
yeah, have you guys
Yeah.
never pretended like you're beefing someone, like what you do just in case?
No. You see, that's different between men and women. Like as a man, that's not gonna work, bro.
Man,
because
just,
whatever you put
man
in
are
your
just
house,
like shadow boxing in the shower.
man shadow boxing in the
shadow
mirror,
boxing.
and then you get out there and man snuff you. You're like, oh, my moves didn't work, bro. It's not gonna work in like real life.
Have you never replayed an argument in the shower?
Thank you.
Yeah, with my babes, not like with
Alright.
one of them.
That's why that's why I say like I've never seen Kung Fu being like successfully deployed in the streets.
Man, watch Channel 5, yeah. Steven Seagal think, yeah, they're gonna go out there and do that. It's not gonna work, bro.
Yeah.
Even him, it don't work for him.
We don't think that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, the times I replay stuff is like, I miss only ever when like you've had a little tiff with your babes and that, and you clock that right. I didn't win that one, and like I missed bare points in that, but now you can't go back
Yeah.
because she's already cooked you.
Yeah.
Nah, sometimes you can go back.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
No.
After watching Malcolm and Marie, boy, they kept like going. They were going blow for blow.
Yeah.
It was a slugfest for the whole hour and 30 minutes.
Do you like that?
You guys love that, man. You guys like arguing your babes to make up.
Ew.
You guys look
Nah.
at you. Look at you. Look at his face. Look at his face.
Nah, not arguing because that's movie shit. It don't work like that sometimes. You be arguing and then both go to bed,
Hello?
turn your backs on each other. you don't even say good night. You wake up in the morning, and whoever says morning first lost the war.
Are you one of those people that are like, oh, I don't want to go to sleep when we've argued without sorting out our issues?
Some of my most peaceful sleeps have been off the back of arguments. I'm a sick man, I tell you that.
Yeah, you don't want to
I hear it because it's like you go, you'll be in church now. You like they'll be like, oh, these meetings about like relationship and counselling and stuff, and they'll be like, that's the cliche one. Never go to bed on an argument and stuff. But sometimes,
It's easier.
yeah, because we're not gonna get resolution.
Especially if like the argument's fresh, just as like you're about to go to sleep.
That's
You-
stress.
Like you managed to get in an argument.
Yeah,
It's like, bro, like you're wasting sleep time.
well, you both got to get up for the white man in the morning. Like, you
Yeah.
gotta get to work, innit? So,
Yeah.
I feel like you're quite cold.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh.
How do you get this? Vans is perplexed. Like you've met me 5 minutes ago.
Do you know what I mean?
No, I'm picking up stuff.
It's the intuition for me.
Yeah. Cold.
What have you got?
Nah.
You got backup this week or
I'm
something?
warm,
What's going
actually.
on?
I'm warm.
Are you warm?
Yeah.
What are you telling me? He's a warm-blooded male.
Warm.
Don't come here and ruin
Warm-hearted.
his brand, his market, everything. Like,
Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah, yeah.
guys.
No,
I
they
met
know-
him and
they-
he's just so loving.
I like this, babe. Babes.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm enjoying
Chrissy's
this.
like, come back again next week.
Yeah,
I need more of
100%.
this. You was getting cold energy from Vans.
Not cold, but like I feel like he can be cold. I feel like you have
Everyone can be cold.
No, we're talking about you, not
yeah.
everyone,
Everyone can be cold.
Everyone
Hey, did you see how man
is
tried to dance out of this?
Yeah, I feel like you have.
It's
the
true though.
potential.
Everyone like has the cold
I can't be
tendency.
cold. I can't be cold.
You can be cold.
I can't.
You'll be pushed to the limit where you can be cold.
No, I can't.
What you saying? If you go outside now and it's snowing, you cold.
You'll be cold.
Okay, all right,
You're
I'm
cold.
shivering, but in terms of actually being a cold person,
Why can't you be cold?
I find it very hard. Like when I do it, I have to message them to make sure that I do.
I'm
I
so
wasn't
You
sorry.
know
really
that
cold.
sometimes like women are cold and they don't even know it.
I don't.
Women are cold and they don't even know it.
Yeah, like, babe, text me
maybe if
back
I
and I
don't
love you,
like-
man. Text me back in
yeah.
it. Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear it. If I don't
When it's if they don't like a Donny, but he's giving them mad energy.
yeah.
Cold.
Ew.
The
No
coldest.
responses.
I hear it.
But those
I hear
dons, they're
it.
so.
Oh, you see?
Oh, yeah, you
You're cold.
understand? Yeah.
Nah, I can't be cold.
But they
I can't be
persevere,
cold.
bro.
Hmm?
They persevere, bro. Like they'll be in the DMs talking one-word responses and that. Man's pouring out his heart. I always say those are the dons. See now, right now, Putin's going to war. We might be going to war.
Yeah.
Those are the dons they need to select
Yeah.
because they're battle ready, bro. Like
Yeah, they are.
they're ready for anything, bro.
They're ready for it all,
Put the man
bro.
in the front lines, bro.
Frontline.
Like, one word responses. She's not into you, bro.
Nope.
Give it up. Suck it up.
No.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Bro, you gotta move on.
Yeah.
And yeah, women have to as well, because you men also do the one-word thing.
Because hello.
No, we're not gonna act like you guys don't. Or you guys be like, I'm busy, so I can't look at my phone and message back, which takes 2.5 seconds.
But I'm tweeting.
We're all busy. You're tweeting.
You know when
You're tweeting,
when
and
like
you're the first one to look at my snap.
you know when she sends you an
Yeah, you're on there
essay.
throwing cheeks. Why won't I look? What's going on, man?
You know
Come
when
on.
she sends you an essay and you respond to like one part of the essay.
But that's the
Yeah, that
that's
just
the best
shows that
bit.
in school you weren't
What?
concentrating.
No, hold on,
because you
hold
would have
on,
done PPE or PEE. Is it PE?
Sorry?
Are you selling
Are
COVID
you-
masks? Selling PV? Pushing P? What's going on here?
I flopped it.
What did you say?
I flopped it.
She meant to go point, evidence, explanation. That's what you meant.
PEE, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
That's it.
Chrissy's antennas like raised up and that she was.
Yeah,
about
I
to
love
counter.
you, but you're the problem.
Thanks.
Who, me?
Yeah.
What did I do now?
Wow.
You
It's my
said
fucking birthday. Are you sick, bruv?
Happy birthday, Fols.
Happy birthday.
Oh
no,
my
it's-
gosh, I didn't even say happy birthday.
As you're listening to this, it's my birthday.
Oh.
Woo.
Oh.
As we're recording, it's my birthday, but every day's my
Oh.
birthday. innit?
Every day's your birthday.
yeah.
Come on.
Happy
Go back,
birthday,
man.
Fols. Quick little bashment horns for ya.
21 years young, you get me?
Yeah.
Dance hall.
Hmm?
Dance hall.
Sorry, yeah,
Dancehall,
dancehall
sorry.
horns.
What's your favorite birthday song? Like, if someone was to like say, yeah, it's your birthday, you can play any song. What are you coming into? What's your entrance song?
I don't know. Does it have to be like one of the
Traditional
actual
birthdays. Nah.
like
No.
happy birthday songs?
No.
Because get that shit out of here.
Yeah, birthday song are so corny, bro.
Like,
Yeah, especially the
Stevie Wonder, I love you, innit? Like one of the greatest artists
no,
to ever exist.
don't
yeah,
do
but
that.
that one,
Don't do that.
I'm tired, bro.
Don't do it.
Don't play that.
You're dancing like this.
What
for
am
time.
I? 70.
Bro, do you know how many like videotapes I've got at my house of like birthdays over the years, and that's playing in the background. That's the song, bro.
Oh, that, bro, that's an
It takes
embarrassing
too long
song.
to land. It takes too long to drop. Sorry, that song
True.
takes so long. They need to make a shortened version where you can just play it and they
The
go.
How Old Are You Now is an embarrassment.
Oh,
Don't do that, man. It's the
I
rap
hate that
stuff
song.
like.
why?
What am I supposed to say?
He said, "How old are you now? Number. How old are you now?
What?
Number. How old are you now? Number. How old are you now?
What kind of
Number."
remix is this?
Yeah, I just heard it at the end, not 4 times.
Oh, you only meant to do it for once.
There's no rules, man. Don't
No, I didn't say there were rules. I'm saying that's what
I
I
hate
heard.
it. Just if you're gonna do the happy birthday thing, just sing happy birthday.
No, but I'm with
Don't
you.
do that bit.
If you see like we was out on the weekend and a virgin walked in and everyone's ready and that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want like a traditional birthday song playing. I'd want the popping song at the moment.
Yeah.
Or just I don't have one to mind, but
Bear Man will come out to meet
Fuck it
Mel.
up. It's your birthday,
I'm a boss.
bitch.
Look it up in the
Everyone will come out to I'm a boss. All the man them.
look, see the women. they walk in, they get all the
They do the
applause,
stripper,
and then within 10 seconds,
stripper songs.
down to the floor,
Yeah.
knees activated.
Yeah.
Lubricated.
Them
I mean,
vibranium joints.
Some never made it back up still.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't.
It's hard in these streets.
No, it was out on the weekend. There was definitely some good knees in the dance room.
Yeah.
So
There was a lot of good knees.
yeah.
Wait, did you go to like a dance hall? What's the vibe?
No, it was one of my friend's birthdays, innit? So we was out on that on the weekend, innit? So
Okay, why'd you say it so fast that you did?
I speak fast all the time.
Oh, okay.
Are you under pressure?
Under
Why's your
pressure.
voice so high?
the road.
A whole
That was
octave
the
upper.
pressure.
Wow.
On the road.
Wow.
Sans me. Me?
Okay. That's
Listen, I'm gonna let you cook, but it's gonna be a long 2.5 hours for you. So don't do this.
all right.
We got
Sorry.
You can battle
today.
gracefully now.
Sorry, let me
Don't
just
let
chill.
Chrissy lead you astray,
What do you mean?
because many have come and
What
tried,
do you
and many
mean?
have failed.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Listen, I can't. It's just me.
Nah, I
don't
love the
know.
energy in that. I love the energy. But hashtag Offthecuffpod.
Come on.
We are back. A good honest conversation, never hurt anyone.
Yes.
If you're listening for the first week, I am the guy that's speaking really, really fast. My name is Fols Forever.
Mr Vans.
We got Chrissy in the building.
Hello.
Chrissy Hive.
She's actually close to the mic this week, so
Because
the people actually look
H
disappointed.
hasn't set me up.
H set you up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you know what? Yeah, when I was editing, I sent her a picture of the stem, like how
Quiet
low
she
her
was.
fucking vocals were,
And the worst thing, we were like up here.
and she was like, she blamed H.
I just want to clear the record.
She said,
I didn't blame
H put
H.
my mic down there.
I told
and I
the
was like,
truth.
bruv, you can adjust it, you know.
I told the truth. So I'm not supposed to trust the black man that owns the studio.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't
Wait.
do that. Don't do
Because
that.
I put my faith in
I was
him.
like, how did we get here? I was like, how is H catching strays?
I'm sorry. I've learnt my lesson now.
Yeah.
Don't trust
Yeah.
a black man.
Yo.
Bye, H.
What you're saying is, listen, if this week you sound off, it's on you. You're on your own
Yeah?
this week, innit?
Okay,
Yeah?
cool.
You can't blame the black man this
Alright.
week. So, but yeah,
Cool.
happy to have you back. The streets love you. They were very pleased to see you on camera as well last week. So,
Yeah.
I've got some good feedback
They
as well
allowed
from
me
us.
out from under the table, guys.
I mean, you know,
Yay.
we've got to let you enjoy, innit?
Thanks, guys.
The streets enjoy you. So, but we've got guests this week.
Yeah.
Yo.
Oh, there we go. don't act shy now.
Hi guys, I am Cheryl, known as Oh So Cheryl, with 2 L's. Because there's one already, white woman with 1 L.
Okay.
Oh,
fair,
okay.
Fair,
Yeah, fair play.
Fair. Happy to have you here.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Long overdue.
Overdue.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Mm.
Like, Foles has been telling me about you for a while, so
Yeah.
it's nice to see that you're finally on the couch,
Thanks.
Yeah. Super
on a
smart.
hot seat and that.
Couch. I like this couch.
Shout out jukebox.
Yeah.
Shout
You just got
out.
to big up the black man. You know.
Yeah.
Big up the
Yeah.
black man.
Yeah.
Go, black man.
Go you.
Hey, Chris, you're so annoying. Hey, you're so annoying, bro.
But did you hear her though? Like the ad-lib, go you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
see?
they're working in tandem, bro. That's
Yeah.
how they met
I'm
before. I
loving
love it,
this.
bro.
Yeah,
I'm
tag
loving
team.
You said, is this just black women energy? Like,
Yeah.
you guys-
Yeah.
even if you've not known each other from before, you can just be like,
I'm just
Yeah.
like,
Move
go
like
I'm on your
Venus and
side.
Serena
I'm on
and
your
that.
team, sis.
you're on a team
I'm
regardless.
on her
Yeah.
team regardless.
So much loving it.
Okay, you know. Like I said, it's gonna be a long 2 hours for you two, boys. So just step correct. But like I said, yeah, long overdue. Happy to have you down.
Thank you, man.
Obviously, we'll definitely get into stuff a little bit later. But quickly, tell the people like what you're about, what you do.
Okay, I am a young black woman who is also a singer, songwriter. I specialize in R&B. Specialize like it's a medical field or something, but like so I specialize in R&B. I absolutely love R&B music. I love making it.
Dope.
Amazing.
Yeah.
We love R&B.
Come on.
Yeah,
I love R&B.
we played your music on there before as well. So
Yes.
this is my G from like uni years and that.
Mm.
She knows where some of the bodies are buried in that. So just don't talk too brazy this week. And that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She got the ammunition.
Mm.
Yeah, we might have to like, you know, birthday special and that. Might have to
Ra-ta-ta-ta.
uncover some skeletons.
Hey man,
Ra.
listen, we can say what you want. It might not make it on the other end of that.
So they might not
like
make it.
we'll do it for the pod's sake and that, and then we'll decide if we keep it all in it. But
I hear it.
that's not really our vibe, man. We cook and we do what we want to do. So, but how's everyone in general? How's everyone doing?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good,
Yeah,
man.
Easy.
Feeling empowered.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What's got you feeling empowered?
Just
You wasn't expecting me to ask that, was you?
nah, just everything. Just the week after watching the Kanye doc,
Okay.
and the obviously unfortunate passing of JamalEdwards.
Yeah.
Just, you know, seeing what he done for the industry, how he contributed to like the community, like was just amazing. Do you know what I mean? Like, and he served his purpose, and it all came from a hobby.
Facts.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so I think there's a lesson in that as well. Like, he's taught a lot of youths that it's cool to have a hobby. It could become a career. It could become something groundbreaking in the way in which he did it. You know, he took it to the heights, bro. Like, I remember watching X Factor. You know, when like
His mum
everyone would be watching X Factor, like, you know, at the height of it. he had an advert, a Google advert.
Oh, yeah,
and I was
Google
like,
advert.
yo,
Yeah.
this is sick.
Yeah.
SBTV has gone like mainstream. Like
Yeah.
this was prime time, 7 p.m. The whole of the country is watching.
Tens of millions of people watching.
Do you know what I mean? Like, so I was like, he took it there from just like starting to film his brethrens. Then like he started to go to like other ends and doing the F-64, which was legendary, bro. Like I remember there was a time where we were all in bondage.
Yeah.
Like proper, like who's got the best F-64, like, or you know, when's the next one dropping?
Wretch has got a cold F-64. He's in Burgundy. G-Fresh has got a cold one.
Yeah.
Margs has got a really cold F-64. Margs
Yeah.
one's like, and he was he made sure he let us know that was one take, and that's a really big deal as well for man. Like,
Yeah.
there's been some legendary moments
Chip.
on SBTV.
Over the encore beat.
True, yeah.
Even Don Strapsy, the first one, when he first landed, I was like, yo, this one was cold.
Yeah.
There's a lot, man. There's a lot.
I remember the early days when man was doing, it was just about West London. You got people like Podgy Figures and that on
Yeah.
SB and that, and it was all about your what's my man Taliban Froster. And the straight grinding lot, Twizzle, all that showing us that, because our side of town, I don't know what it is, we can get like a little South London bubble in it,
Yeah.
and there was a whole new world in West in it with regards to spitters and stuff.
Yeah.
And he opened it up, and then from there, like you said, going to different ends. And I remember, I don't know if you guys remember the Skepta and Gigs. Lookout.
Yeah.
They shot some bits in Nam.
Bro,
They're gonna shoot some bits in
bro.
North.
Do you know how many like views man run up on that one?
Yeah, bro. Like single-handedly, at least 50,000 views just from me, bro. And that's just me rounding it maybe down a little bit. Might be more. Because in the end, we was thumping at like, and you got Killer Kane in the loud shirt.
Yeah, in a loud shirt, bro. I was like, who's this?
And man used to think that I use not soft, bro. I'll tell you that for free,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
So,
yeah.
And there's so many more we could sit and talk about, like so many iconic moments. I remember when he was the first one to bust and like had a team, and it was a proper, like, he was an entrepreneur. Because my friend used to work for him, because he used to work at Topshop, innit?
Yeah.
That's how they met, innit?
Yeah.
And seeing that transition, like you said, showing youths that like, right, you could actually have this hobby, this passion, and that could be the thing you do to put food on the table, and that's just your thing now.
Yeah.
You know, so seeing that trajectory, and like you said,
inspired his generation, bro. Like he done a lot, and everything that you see spoken about him, like, is all in such like grace. You know how he responded to things, like, and the thing about Jamal is that he didn't care about status. He would be working with like the biggest artists in our scene to people that are unknown, like trying to make it. Like, you know, he had so many different avenues.
yeah, over the last 2 years, I've seen him actually like back out here shooting content again. Like,
Yeah.
not saying that man like grow past or something, but I wouldn't have been surprised if he doesn't shoot videos anymore. But man was back out here shooting videos.
Well, this is the thing. Like, so it's not even just music, bro. Like, it's just content creation.
Yeah,
You know, like when he started it, like it wasn't the thing, bro. Like, how many people did you know were walking around with cameras and filming shit at a consistent level? And then he started going, like, he was everywhere.
and if you are, he's a snitch. Man will take a camera now. You think you'll be filming man on the block? They won't.
Oh yeah, yeah,
That won the wave. So
yeah,
But yeah, no, definitely R.I.P to him. And I think what you said is really, really key as well. Like, seeing so many people have a story, from the biggest artists to medium artists, to just different people in our space that like have a story or share a screenshot of a conversation, and it just seems like my man was just willing to help and share. You know, like we always talk about like taking the elevator or taking the stairs, and certain man like throwing that ladder back down and sharing their links. Like, I don't know who it was. I was reading their tweets were saying that it might have been Alhan saying that he was connecting with investors. He had no business interest. Like, he wasn't going to gain from this. He would sit in on 2-3 hour Zoom calls on silent just to make sure he fully co-signs, so man know that he's there. Like, this is the guy I'm connecting you together, but I'll sit in just to ensure that when I'm like, you know, if you're not there, maybe man might try and pull a fast one, or I'm here, I'm not involved, but I'm here just so that man know take you seriously. Man are walking man through the door. Like, you don't get a lot of people, especially in this space where we know so many people like do music, anything in entertainment, and don't have that person that actually looks out for them, who's already been there and has got access to people. But someone like that was doing that, and people, there's so many stories. That's crazy.
Yeah. And you know what it is to like create a platform where a lot of the best of our artists' work is on his platform.
Yeah.
Like, even from just a freestyle perspective, like, bruh, like these freestyles are like 10 years deep and people are still remembering them. They're all legendary. Like, he was a part of like the development of a lot of these artists. Like,
very true.
Because after Channel U died, like there was a gap.
Definitely was, yeah.
And he took that, like, and it's training for these man to be in front of camera. Do you know what I mean? Like, and develop them to like how they are today. Like, these men are stars now.
Probably had Ed Sheeran on there super early. Super early.
The last notable thing in music that he did was bust Fireboy with Ed Sheeran on the Peru remix.
Yeah.
You know, like, he was connecting dots left, right, and center for people.
Showing Ed Sheeran about Quang Face. Like, those they're small things.
Yeah.
But someone like that, you get a song with Ed Sheeran and you're now doing, like, your streamings go up and that. And that might be the difference between you being, like, that might be the difference between, like, you hanging on your block a bit too much or taking music super serious now.
Yeah.
So
and we have to credit him on, like, him helping Nines get to another level.
Yeah, he definitely did that. And like I said, some of Nines' best work is on that channel as well.
Exactly.
Yeah. He had Nines at Wimbledon and that.
Yeah, he was managing him, bro. You know, he
and I know things didn't necessarily work out with that, but like, just maybe at least showing man that it was possible.
But it was part of Nines' trajectory. Like, it was, you know,
he's definitely part of his story.
Yeah,
at the bare minimum.
He's part of that story. So
yeah, we definitely got to give him his flowers. And like, yeah, it was obviously, it's obviously on one hand sad to see him pass, but then so beautiful to see so many people got stories and people sharing their stories, sharing experiences. It did create some other conversation around, like, I don't know if it's gatekeeping grief.
Yeah.
How we react to certain things online. Because it did feel like, or some people can feel like people were like very quick to tweet, whether it was without confirmation or starting a conversation. Oh, what happened to my man? Is it true? Is it not true? And then you see, is it Charlene Waters and Judy Love? Loose Women, talking about and saying that, like,
she didn't have the opportunity.
Didn't really have the opportunity to kind of like share that, or the family have the opportunity to kind of share that themselves. It just hit social media, and I saw people saying, you know, people in the mumsy's comments leaving like condolences and stuff, and like, I don't know how you guys feel about those type of things. Yeah,
and I watched that episode of Loose Women. Beautiful tribute. It's mad, but it's also to be expected as well. Just because of the stature of a person, it don't happen to your regular folk. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Like, and social media, like, it's a bit nasty because sometimes, like, you don't know a person's intention, innit? Some people just want to be first. True. In the first for RTs. Because it'll be a trending topic. It'll be something we speak about. Do you know what I mean? Like, some people thrive for engagement. You know, you don't even have to be doing something in entertainment. People just want to be popular on a social platform. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so, like, there's that element of it which is nasty because, like, it's not anyone else's responsibility but the families to announce something like that. Yeah. Especially, like, when you're a person of JamalEdwards' stature, innit? Like, it's like, rah, Mumsy hasn't even announced anything yet, but then you're in her comments already. That's weird to me, innit? Like, yeah, like, from what you're saying, there's definitely people that want to just be first to tweet. I will give people grace and think that some people, there's no malicious intent. They just, they heard something, they tweet. Because a lot before
of us,
the media have even, like, got their hands on it to the point where they tweet a headline. Yeah. people are already in the reactive, like going like, come on, bro.
You know, the being in mum's comments is brazy.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's super weird to me.
That's someone's mum. Like, you don't know it. Like, you don't know it.
We don't even need the family to even come out and say, if someone of that stature, they will get sometimes publication will get confirmation from the family, and it will become like he's been confirmed. We don't even need family to come out. If families don't want to come out and say anything, they don't have to.
Yeah.
You know, it's only obviously relevant if we're talking about like waiting for them to confirm first before you tweet about it. But I do feel like a lot of people obviously have their own experience as well with him. So not everything we would have seen on there would have been from a bad place, innit?
Absolutely.
People just maybe just wanted to share the experience like, rah, we've lost this person, and in this moment in my life, they did something crazy for me. Like, they gave me my first opportunity on camera, or they did this for me, and I just want to share that, especially when like we don't always get good news stories online. In the midst of something really sad, showing that rah, someone had such a big impact, you know, and we've had conversation here about, like, I think around the time when Chad passed away, R.I.P, about like what would your legacy be, or like the impact you have. Obviously, God willing, you want to be as super long as possible, want to grow old, see our children, grandchildren, etc. But if you don't get the opportunity, you're not blessed to do that. In the short time you do have, what impact do you have? And we spoke about the time, similar circumstance, the amount of people that came out and had all this glowing, positive stuff to say about Chad.
Yeah.
Just showed how great that person was in a short time we got to experience them.
Yeah, absolutely. And like, you know, people are going to always remember how you made them feel, innit? At the end of the day, like, if you have that good energy around you, people are just in these unfortunate circumstances. There's no other choice but to talk good about someone like that.
Yeah.
You know, and there's so many occasions where like someone has a fond story about this person, like, oh, they did this, they did that, they did this, they've, you know, they changed my life. I'm seeing people say that this person changed their life. What can you say to that?
Nothing.
When there's like, you know, in a standard setting, like, you don't know if you'll change anyone's life. You know, you don't. But then when you have people saying that, like, multiple times, people were telling him that when he was alive, which is the great thing.
That's dope, because we always talk about like giving people their flowers and stuff. So, yeah.
Not waiting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just giving it when they know it's truly deserved.
Because he still acted like he was still doing it, like, amongst, you know, the other people that he's already changed the lives of. So they're watching that and being like, rah, you know what?
And that's why I said I give a little bit of grace to people online, because also someone like that they're so big in regards to what they've done in the scene. You're going to get a lot of people talking about them just because by the law of averages, they've met a lot of people as well. On their journey, would have met so many. Think about how many people are trying to do music.
Yeah.
They would have met so many people. So obviously, a lot of people are going to have stories. So not everything is like people chasing clout or like, you know, that what I was talking earlier about, like gatekeeping grief. I don't think all of it was bad in it. That person met a lot of people. So it's like.
Yeah. And on top of that, I feel like social media just makes it feel like people are naturally closer to you than they actually are. Like, even if you don't speak to them on a regular basis or they're watching your journey, naturally they feel a lot closer to you. I don't know if you've ever felt like that. Yeah. So I don't know.
When we pulled up, it's like, I ain't seen you in ages, but we'll be seeing each other online, and that feels like you see each other.
Yeah, even like people I don't know, just naturally sometimes they say stuff to me. I'm like, wow, okay, you're a bit overstep the mark, but that's just because they see you and they see everything they're doing. They see your stories, they're watching your journey, they're watching everything. So they do feel extremely connected to you. So that kind of makes them feel like not entitled, but they feel like maybe they can write certain comments or they can say certain stuff.
Also, it's that person's experience, isn't it? Like, that's why I said, like, I would always leave a bit of room for grace and whatever. Like, if you had your experience in my man, no one can't really debate, innit? So, and everyone's just sharing theirs, you're entitled to share yours. And if that helps you in the grieving process, or this person is, like I said, people are saying the person changed their life, so there was impact in it.
Yeah. And I think in this case is that, like, it's because they announced it on Loose Women that his mum, you know, felt let down by the fact that she didn't get a chance to announce it. I think that plays a part in it as well, because we know that, like, you know, she's upset by it.
Yeah, and because no matter how we feel, at the end of that's his mum, innit?
Yeah.
She knows better than anybody else does, innit? So So yeah,
and she's dealing with it like right now.
Yeah,
in like
she was out there yesterday in Acton. They had the at his mural and stuff, and that was really good to see. The community came out to represent and show love. So
yeah, that was dope, man.
And I like that you both, like you said, that he'd actually got his flowers from people whilst he was here. So
yeah,
that's always nice that he's here. That's not like man just getting this outpouring of love when he's not around to really feel it. But
yeah, all the artists like paid like great homage to him.
Bro, I've never seen certain man speak so eloquently, bro. Like everyone had like beautiful stories.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like I was like, raw. Like
I see shit from Blade. I saw Gigs. I saw Gets.
Krypton Conan.
Cones.
Big Zoo.
Yeah, Big Zoo. You know. Yeah.
It was good, but yeah, R.I.P to JamalEdwards.
Rest in peace, JamalEdwards, man.
It's never nice to hear about, yeah, man. You were saying you feel empowered, stuff like the Kanye doc. That's something we can get into. Have you seen that, Chrissy?
Yeah. You
have. Okay, cool. So you can jump in the segment as well. You ain't seen it, have you?
No, I ain't seen it yet, but I will.
You get the gist and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like it. I was already aware of his story.
A lot, yeah, of course.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like so, but it was just nice to get the visual element.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like because College Dropout, which a lot of people fell in love with Kanye around that time. Last Call, it was a audio description of this entire episode. You know, when he used to go in and play his music.
And get air.
I like Last Call a lot.
Do you know what I mean? Like, and you know, it was the fact that I think they respected him as a producer, but just not as a rapper. So
okay, let's start there though. So that clip that probably went viral for people that have not even watched it. You might have even seen it in passing. So he goes into, I think, like a marketing manager's office. I think that's also key as well. Context when we'll get into it in a second. Yeah. And he's playing his music and he's rapping along to it. Obviously these things are about controlling narrative, isn't it? So Last Call talks about that. But I do feel like it wouldn't surprise me, and people like Wayne, who was on Everyday Struggle, confirmed it. That was like Kanye West like 10th or 11th time doing that.
Yeah.
I've heard this song already, bro. I might ignore you, bro.
Yeah.
You're being a bit annoying, innit? And this is also the era of people won't just run around with cameras, record themselves in, and you're not playing your music to like Jay-Z's right hand man or like him directly, or you're playing it to a marketing manager. Like that's also a little bit lost, isn't it? So when Wayno said, bro, like, yes, it's true. They definitely maybe didn't rate him as a rapper then, but man just come off the back of doing the Blueprint, am I right?
Yeah.
Like man's everyone like there's bits in the episodes where you see Donnie's already wearing a Rolex and got the chain on and that, like he went down bad. He was far from meaty.
He said this album changed my life. Like it was the one where people stood up and was like, oh shit, who is this Kanye guy now? Because he's like on that album, he's literally going back to back with Just Blaze. That was his competition around that time, and it made it on a Jay-Z album.
Bro, he was on he's in the car with Talib Kweli and Mos Def here playing what's the beat again? Brooklyn's Finest. Bro, the Rollies blinging, bro. Like Kanye was struggling, bro. But
the thing is that like you look at how the documentary is, man. Like you just look at the very beginning where he's just known as the local producer that's talented.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, and then as he's progressing, he gets a little nostalgic by saying, here's No ID. Here's the other Donnie that taught him how to produce.
Doug Infinite?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He takes it back and he's like, oh, these are the guys.
Yeah.
That, you know. But No ID was in
sat around the table.
Yeah. Like, you know, the Chicago scene wasn't really thriving in that way.
I love that. Pick up my cup straight away. Everyone knew. You better drink on cue, bro.
Common was the one that was like, you know, making waves and stuff. Yeah.
So it took him like how many years to go like gold, like 5 albums or something. Like they didn't have someone in Chicago that was like the guy.
So at this point, like he goes to New York.
Yeah.
You know, like, but then there's a point in a doc where like is very key, which is like at the beginning knowing the Donnie's story.
What Don?
He's filming the entire thing.
Oh, Cootie, the guy that wanted to be a comedian initially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was having a conversation with my boy the other day and he was like, like, what made the guy decide to pick up his camera and just film Kanye? How did he know it would become this? And I'm like, bro, like sometimes people are just visionaries without even knowing it. Because like he had his own career.
Yeah.
And he thought, nah, there's something different about this guy that I'm cool with the camera anyway. I've always kind of liked filming. I'm going to concentrate on this guy because like he's going to become something.
Yeah.
He saw that when like the people that we love were ignoring him in that kind of, do you know what I mean? Like, so he's managed to collect 20 years of footage.
Yeah.
20 years like of footage, bro. Of like such a illustrious career.
You even see bits in there where like they're like people almost surprised that he's already doing a documentary or like, oh, what you're here for Kanye? You're documenting this, like, and it made me think about are we doing a good enough job of documenting our journey in that? Because man, to show the growth, you know,
bro. He was getting like getting
before
important,
the locks,
bro.
Yeah, that's true. Before the locks,
he was capturing like important moments. Like we knew how fond like and how much he loved his mum.
Yeah.
But to see it in that way in a documentary, it's like, wow, like we got an insight of what she was like with him.
Yeah, seeing her rapping along with him, with his lyrics and stuff was super cold.
Bro, she remembered bars that he had forgot.
Yeah.
That's wild.
She was like, remember this? And he was like...
He was struggling.
And he's like, oh yeah, like, when your mum knows your own bars, like, and you forgot one.
Yeah. We were speaking last week about our parents knowing the real us. My mum needs to know this intro on the podcast, bro. I need to go home and just hit that hashtag off the cuff. Well, why, baby? She needs to learn it by force, bro.
Learn it.
Yeah, nah, she had so much belief in him, like, and, you know, she was honest with him as well. She was like, you're mad confident, but sometimes it may come across as arrogant. Which saw that.
Shows that maybe Donnie's kind of been this way the whole time, bro.
Yeah.
He has, but like as he's gotten better and he's realizing that everyone's telling him that he's one of the coldest, bro, like it really feeds
the ego.
Yeah. And some people consume more than others, innit?
Yeah.
Like how he may consume his ego is on the next level.
It's fuel for the fire, because like we keep saying that the people at the time didn't believe. And then you're proven right by having a classic debut album, we're going to agree, and then having one of the greatest runs in modern day hip hop. I don't care how much you rate him as a rapper ever, but one of the greatest runs up until this point, and still aren't going to be producing some still good music to this point now. I can, even though I definitely didn't agree with a lot of the political leanings.
Yeah,
a little bit of me when we're sitting back and trying to have a holistic conversation. I can't understand why that guy might say, yeah, I want to run for president. Because when I was coming to New York, no one believed in me. I made it. I can do anything. And now they said I couldn't do fashion, I did fashion.
Yeah.
I made Yeezys, man.
Bro, I can do
anything. I
can do anything, bro.
Yeah.
And that arrogance kind of, it can be his Achilles heel at times, but it can be the same thing that like fuels him, innit?
Fuels him, yeah. You got to remember, like, when no one believed, and literally when no one believed, he was still able to achieve certain things.
And the funny thing is that he's left a mark in history, in music, and in fashion. Like the Yeezy brand is crazy, bro.
Wild.
It's like what, on a 10-year run now?
Yeah.
Wild.
He's doing his thing, man. They got us out here doing raffles and that, like suckers, bro. Hey, do we need to go back to old school? Yeah. We're robbing niggas, boy. Yeah. You know, I was talking about balaclava last week. Yeah. I brought it back for a reason. Bro. We need to go back to old school robbing dons, bro.
Bro, this raffle thing. I see you trying to... I was
trying to get the low dunks, bro. Bro, come on £90 and that. You're making me jump in a queue.
Bro, dunks.
A queue, bro.
Do you know what? Yeah, first of all,
I wasn't buying them to keep. I wanted to shop them, bro.
Bro,
I was trying to get on
StockX.
I was trying to get onto the suckers and be like, yo, listen, I got this for the low. Yeah, you're not gonna get them retail, but a young 250.
Bro, it's so mad because like I remember, first of all, I didn't know that everyone like really loved dunks like that.
They don't.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
no, they don't.
Man knocked it off straight away.
Vans,
you just shut it down immediately.
No, but you know, because bro, but I used to work in retail and that the SB dunks, and they're skater trainers, isn't it?
Fam.
They're for the youth that we used to laugh at that in the skate park. They scuff them up. People like only real fashion. I was like, I remember like Wale back in the day. That was his thing, like wearing SBs.
Bro, I remember I had dunks in year 10s with my V-suit jeans.
Bro, man, were not wearing dunks. What then happened is, when you get priced out, people's options change in regards to price. Not this one, because I've been there before and like, you know, I don't want to spend £2 on kicks. I'll find something affordable that like I can drop with the swag in it, and then you start liking them because of the price point, and actually maybe you do like them in it. So there'll be people that like them. Then people Nike see the demand, they release loads of colorways, they inflate the market, and we're at this point now. Don't you remember when it was when Hirachis came back? You remember that time period, bro? I was getting them shits for super cheap. Then they just kept on releasing the triple blacks, them, re-releasing them, flood the market.
I remember there was a point that were like £45.
Bro, man was getting certain trainers for the low, bro. Like for the super low. Now it's just gone mad crazy. Like we should just like, not to go on a tangent, but like if you want proper change with this thing, we just need to like not engage. Yeah, that's why I was vexed more than anything, because I generally don't engage in the raffle thing. I was like, you know what, I'm up this morning. Yeah, I'm in the queue. They sent me the code. I was there. Not? Everything went.
Yeah. Oh.
So.
I mean, like, it was just inspiring to see like how, although like he was disappointed by the people not really taking in his music in a way that he wanted to, it didn't stop him. Do you know what I mean? Like, so he never really had a bad word to say, bro. He was just like, rah, they just don't get it yet. That's how it seemed, didn't it? Because he was like, it's not going to stop him from coming back.
No,
and he made sure that everyone was listening to the music. That's probably why he was in the marketing office.
Fair. But I think also as well, what does help you is if you do have some kind of success, which is being on one of the biggest rappers in the world's album and getting some of like the highlight song, the standout moments where like people, like at that point, he was charging the madness for the beats. Like, I know, it's not that I want to like almost negate what you're saying and what he was putting across, but I think for the people that maybe didn't, like yourselves and all ourselves in this room, remember the story. At the time period, he was definitely a struggling rapper, but it was in
he was a popping producer. He was getting paid.
Yeah,
bro.
he was popping.
50 rack a beat.
He was earning like amazing bread and that. It was just that a combination of maybe the infrastructure Rockefeller maybe doing bad business where they thought, you know, let's just keep this guy and do beats for all our artists. Also, in terms of style wise, street persona, we've got Jay-Z, Memphis Bleak, you've got State Property, you are the polar opposite to everybody. So they're probably thinking, how do we market this guy when we've got all these other street guys? And that was what was kind of like dominating.
And you got to think about like what he did. He contributed to a new phase of Rockefeller's premier artist. Yeah, it was a sample-led old soul type led album, which brought like Jay-Z into a different level.
Fact.
You know, so they wanted to keep him doing that.
Yeah, that's it.
Do you know what I mean? Like, he was like, right, this is our premier artist. You're making these hits. Like, you're part of a classic album.
Yeah.
We're going to keep you doing that. Yeah. Just Blaze is content with just being a producer. But then you've got Kanye who wants to jump out of the box at Rockefeller at the time where they were like, nah. Like you said, he's the polar opposite to these dons. Like, they want to keep him there doing what he's doing. And we want the hyper masculine,
bro. You know the vibes, man. Guns and drugs, bro.
Road rap,
You ain't got time for your polo, bro.
Yeah,
bricks.
He played All Falls Down to Scarface.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that scene.
No, was it All Falls Down or was
Family
it
Business and
Jesus Walks?
So Scarface meant to be on Jesus
Walks, yeah.
And he's playing to him, yeah. And I think it's two things. It's either Scarface was intimidated by the beat and the song structure, where he couldn't write anything to it.
Yeah, I think
because he did actually say that he rated it.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, Scarface is widely regarded as, one of the best rappers to come from the South.
At the time, he was like president of Def Jam South at the time,
bro. Like, certified legend.
Yeah.
So you would want him in the studio, and Kanye always kind of like had, because he was a producer, he always had that vision like, oh yeah, he made this song for this particular person, he made a song for that person. He probably saw Scarface and he was like, yeah, like, your voice could fit.
He asked him to do the chorus.
Yeah, your voice could fit the chorus. Like, do the chorus. In how it was interpreted, like, people were like, rah, like, Scarface just disrespected the thing. He just wasn't showing it. But he was. But I think it's what you said. He was like, rah, this is great. But this is a different sound, and I can't adjust to that.
Yeah. And then he played in Family Business as well, am I bugging? Because he played him another song as well. He played him that as well. So
yeah,
it's like,
I believe so.
Family Business is one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite songs on the album.
So
it was just a good example of like another point of like, is either someone not seeing the vision, not believing in him, and like that also that disappointment of like.
Yeah, many people could be like, oh yeah, that person's a dickhead. I'm not gonna go back to them. Yeah. But he's like, nah, this music is too great. I'm coming back, bro. I'm playing it to everyone. Yeah.
No,
this is great. Like
it's also narrative. And what I do hope, and it's just my hope, is that by the time this episode's out, episode 2 of the JeenYuhs
it's the crash. It's the release of College Dropout.
I do want him to give a bit of credit to, because obviously the from what I've seen and read,
Rhymefest.
People like that, but like people like Biggs actually believed in him quite early. Those people actually believed in him quite early. So I don't want it just to be, obviously, because you know it's Kanye. It's an ego project, isn't it? Like, they hated on me, they didn't believe in me. I do want him to shoot the alley to some people that actually did show you love and be like, nah, I'm gonna push for this guy and push for his album to come out, because that would be nice to see. And if they've got any of that footage, that would be dope to see as well. Because I think that also gets lost in it, because it's just one side of that conversation where it's like, and it's factual that they didn't see the vision of him as a rapper. Yeah. But if there were people there like a Biggs who were like, nah, because then that's your record of saying that nah, Biggs was. Because Jay-Z now, the success of Kanye West, Jay-Z gets credited with. Success of like a Rihanna, Jay-Z gets credited with. But at the early stages, it was people like Biggs that believed in him.
Yeah, it was clear on a lot of Kanye's content of who really, showed him love. Like even in the song Big Brother, it's an ode to Jay-Z, but he was being real, like on the actual.
Bro, it's a diss song, bro.
Bro, yeah, it's like
Big Brother's one of the most friendly diss songs ever. You heard Big Brother?
No,
you're my big bro, but
hey, my man said 1 week I had a song with Coldplay. Then he had a song with Coldplay.
Kanye is so shady, man.
And Jay-Z's always had them accusations of like biting or, so.
Yeah, he kept him there, Yeah, like a,
Bro, you relate to it like that. Them two brothers in the ends and that, the little brother always trying to like get at his big brother, and eventually sometimes they lock corners and they actually fight in that.
Yeah, but even early on in his career, he understood like you could be a superstar, but somehow you'll still be under Jay-Z.
Also, you put him on a pedestal, and it's been very clear like whose inspirations were early. So
yeah,
that's like another thing where you're always gonna be little bro to him. That's why even now they still probably why the relationship can't mend is because like I'm little bro, but in success I'm richer. I'm madness and maybe more than you in different realms, obviously. Innit? So it's like you can't little bro me forever. Yeah, So now the documentary's really good. There was one funny bit. Have you ever seen this clip here of when they're interviewing Bow Wow and they think he's a girl?
Do you have cane rows?
Yeah, he had two like.
Yeah.
Is it two like little pigtails
type things?
Yeah.
And that's the same guy Kudi were talking about who does Kanye's doc and who's his cameraman. He's like, oh, this girl's so cute. And then in the back of your head, that's a nigga, man. And he goes, oh, this boy's so cute. And you see Bow Wow looking like, raw, where's Snoop Dogg?
No, but Bow Wow they really took Bow Wow around like a little handbag. Like Bow this boy like was a little boy.
Bro, selling out Madison Square Garden. You better put some respect on Shad Moss's name.
Cussing and swearing and doing no madness. But that's why, even though people laugh at Batman, he's entitled to feel like he's living in a whole other world, bro. Do you know what I was doing at like 10, bro?
Bro, like he was like at the height of like fandom. Bro, like, when you used to see like girls chasing stars and that. Yeah. You don't really see that anymore, innit? Because like we're accessible to them via social media. Yeah. But back then, they were like an enigma. If you catch them, rah. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he's going to the mall. Everyone's gonna be there, bro.
Yeah. I had Shad Moss posters on my wall from Word Up magazine.
Yeah,
I used to post them. Yeah, on my wall.
Did you have Shad Moss posters on your wall?
No, he was a bit small for me.
Wow. I swear down.
Yeah, no, but he was cute. I loved him, and I loved Lil Romeo.
Right, what you don't like short dons?
You guys know I'm too tall for a short guy.
Mad.
Wait, what's going on?
Fight back.
What's going on in there?
There's only a few things they can do for me, and
wow. Do you have any rebuttals to that, Mr. Fols?
Why are you directing it?
Are you trying to infer that I may be lacking in height?
Listen, what he lacks in height, he makes up in other areas.
Yes, in confidence. Yeah. In prowess, in stature.
Let's go.
And we're all the same height when we're lying down. And let the record show.
No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. No, if our feet are level.
She's saying that your feet can't get
If your
to
feet are
the
level,
end
don't
of the
do
bed.
that. If your feet are level, it's not the
if
same
your feet are
height.
hanging out the covers, that sounds like a you problem.
No.
Your feet are cold.
My feet are
Your feet are cold.
because you're extra hot. You have to
You were
take
saying
the whole
earlier,
cover
don't
off
get
of
cold.
you
As a man,
because you get warm quick because it's that cover that's covering your whole body. You can't if you don't have a head out or you don't have feet out. This is I wasn't gonna say this.
If I'm in bed, my head needs to be. I don't need to have my head on show and that. You get me?
It's too hot.
Bungee jump out of bed.
You can't breathe.
Uh-huh.
Whenever you inhale,
this is never
the
coming
bed
out.
sheets come in your nose.
H, chop it. chop it all. No, listen. I love the propaganda, but all I'll just say is I've climbed many a tree in it. So.
Oh man,
That's what I mean.
Koala.
They're good for some things. Do you know what I mean?
Swear down.
Yeah, they're good for some
Can you
things.
date short dons? Can we like
In the
share this
past.
propaganda?
In the past,
And
then you
Okay.
realise like,
Yeah,
No,
because they're really angry.
No, let's not do that. How did it work? Don't lead the conversation.
wait.
As a guy
What
that's
happened?
representing the short does, let me lead this, yeah?
What happened,
You
bro?
mind your tall business. So how did it work out for you when you
It
dated
didn't
short-
work out.
Oh
What went wrong?
mad.
So he was very angry.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
short.
yeah.
Angry about being short, yeah. And he was just like, obviously I'm tall, I'm quite independent, and I feel like some men can be quite intimidated by independent women anyway.
Okay.
When you have a short man that can't do anything, but do stuff of a certain level, like you're not of any use to me.
Did you put
Especially
your
if
arm
you
around
give
him and
me
stuff?
stress. Do you know what? It's like when you hug and you bend a little bit, they get a bit upset. But it's like I have to bend my knees.
You can't have your babes
To get
hunched
on.
over. What kind of madness is that? She needs to
Yeah.
be tiptoeing.
But
bro.
you know what? For somebody else, that'd be great.
There's something for everyone. There's someone for everyone, right?
Yeah,
I'm going to
just
tell
not
listeners
for
to never
me.
stream your music.
No. I'm sorry. No.
Revenge of the Short Don. Entire episode. The Short Empire Strikes Back.
I'm sorry. Y'all have
Now
nice
live your
heart.
truth, man. Do you into those things? I
can't.
love those things. All the only thing with me is just make sure you live in your raps.
What are you saying? You're angry done.
Never. Come on, bro. Me?
Are you sure?
Angry? I lead with love. The only place I'm angry is football, innit? That's the only place.
is that the only thing?
That's the only place. But in general, super loving. What do you reckon,
This is
Chrissy?
the same person that said the best part of an argument is responding okay to a paragraph.
What? Do you know what?
Herein lies
We
the problem.
missed
No,
this.
no,
We missed
one,
this.
no.
I like
no,
Chrissy, you know.
No, you don't like Chrissy because she's gonna lead you to destruction. Because I didn't say that. Vans did. You weren't listening.
Yeah.
You weren't listening.
This is
You
what I
weren't
mean.
listening.
Right? You see, my
You weren't
observation of him
Join
was
Throw me
right.
under the bus, why don't you?
You gotta do anything to save yourself.
Join
Hey,
Enterprise. You said it
you're not
before.
about to the
Join
corner.
Enterprise.
Bro,
That's
like,
your boy.
I was-
no, because Vans knew.
I was minding my podding business.
No, but you,
And then you came along.
you knew.
Back your boy.
Yeah.
So I would
Don't leave him.
and I would have got away with it.
For one of them meddling kids. For those meddling kids. But what I was gonna say, just make sure. I just hope you live in your raps, innit? Because I've seen many a woman talk about this whole short man propaganda.
Yeah, I've
like,
seen some of you
So
lot
what are
out
you
with
trying-
short
no,
thumbs. Don't try it.
No, because what I'm saying is same way like the dons might slander babes of a certain weight. In the DMs, it's looking healthy. Women certainly be talking about shorter dons, but I go to the short meetings, Short Man Anonymous, and many a man in there talking about like a successful week.
No, but you know what? I do think a lot of men that I've come across that have been extremely good looking are shorter than me.
Don't try and save it now.
I'm being honest. I want you to stream my music, Falling Out Now.
So what, the Tour Don's face card's declining, yeah?
No. Tall guys. Listen, don't try and ruin my market because now I've just made up with the
petite
shorter.
guys.
Yeah,
petite. Nah. She said petit filou,
You're making
bro.
them sound like
Don't have it.
daddies and they're not. No.
Fam, I'll sky it. Where's my balaclava?
I like all men.
Don't do that.
Right.
I don't.
Oh, you need some more? Okay, sorry. Let me just put this down. Oh, you don't?
Wow. She said that with vim.
Hey, Chrissy cap, man. Chrissy loves me, man. Don't let her cap, man.
But you're not shorter than me.
There you go.
But like the thing
How
is
tall
that
are
like
you?
all the women
Come
that
to the
say
office.
no, but all the women that say that they want a mad tall don, yeah, even a short don is taller than you, bro.
Yeah.
No, I don't want someone that's extremely tall. I just don't want to feel like I'm taking my little brother to the park.
Mad,
I'm gonna fall down. I am.
mad.
I think that
Hey,
you
what's
guys
killing
get
me? I
it.
can just see an imagery of her holding hands and man was behind her. She's jumping on the
Well, like little Uzi, but
No,
That's killing me,
I
yo.
need someone that's at least the same
You're
height.
5'10".
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're too
No, I
big
get it.
for
I get it. I
real.
get it. I get it.
Tall.
I get it. So,
If I was shorter, it wouldn't be a problem.
yeah.
But it's because I'm quite
So
tall.
what you're saying is like, I need to pray for God to decrease your height this Christmas. That's what I want. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
But then she wears the platform joints as well, so it's like on a regular day, she's looking down on her Donny, and she don't want to do that no
maybe
more.
I'm just weird. Yeah. I find those things. I just find it hilarious and wavy. Like when I see a Don out that's like smaller than his babes and that, and she's in her heels and.
You like
so
it?
fucking yeah.
You look.
I have a bias here, a natural bias.
I can't
She
help who
looks
I'm gonna fall in love
appalled.
with. So
There you
I
go.
might fall in love with someone that's short, but I would just prefer.
Hey, fans, like I just have experiences. We get
Yeah.
older. Suddenly the goalposts start changing.
Not everyone can get their preference, innit?
I know. There's a lot of things that I need to.
A lot of people have preference,
Yeah.
but they can't get them.
I think I'll get that though.
Yeah.
So longer stream your music. You want a tool, man. Success, good health,
God fearing.
God fearing. Okay,
That's
cool.
the
Yeah.
top. That's the top. So if I met a short man that
And
was
he was good.
extremely God fearing and he was a good guy,
Extremely
and I ended-
God-fearing.
and I
Man, what she's saying is she meant like a short.
Was
A
like,
short
rah,
no,
like,
hey,
in a
a
church.
short pastor. If he's a pastor and he's short, listen, God gave you the God fearing man.
Yeah.
He didn't give you the
Yeah.
tall bit, but you got to firm it. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I guess God chooses. I don't.
yeah. She be in arguments. Listen, you're lucky, you know. God chose you.
God chose you.
I didn't choose you. It was God.
God chose
I went
you.
to church the other day. The priest was shocked.
Oh, because you were there.
He's like, oh, fancy seeing you here.
She ain't seen me in a minute.
Surprised
Is it
he
a
burst
holiday?
into flames.
Huh?
I said, I'm surprised he didn't burst into flames.
Oh, she said.
Wow.
I said.
It's very, no,
Said.
no, it's very
But
interesting.
Nene leaked over
Yeah,
there.
Nene-
What's
no,
going
no.
on?
Share
No,
what
it's
I
very interesting. These takes you have on Vans. So if you feel like he's gonna like just combust any minute, how are you hanging around him like this?
Bro, like, I don't understand.
I'm here now.
Oh, you just got.
I do feel like you're very cold. I feel like you can be very
Right,
cold.
are we getting back to here again?
I don't want to let it go.
You haven't felt my warm energy.
Nope.
Oh,
But
wow.
no. In general,
What, you
yes.
trying to swap energies? What's
No.
going on
In
here?
general, I feel your energy. I feel like you're a very good laugh, and I feel like you're a good person. But I feel like you can just be very mean to women. I feel like it's
No, whoa.
Oh, wait. I'm cutting this out.
No. Hey, all
Fam,
of this staying
like,
in.
oh,
If mine's staying in, this is staying in.
What?
Man, I'm
Alright.
talking to you.
Sorry?
I have you know.
Yeah, I have to back my
He's
friend.
very, very
Backing
warm.
your friend.
I have to back my
Very,
friend.
very warm to women. No.
even
Yeah.
Chrissy's going
Yeah.
against
I
you.
have to back my
Christ.
friend. Yeah.
Sorry,
I have to
sorry.
back my friend. He's
Don't
not
bring,
I don't know where you got this from.
Don't bring Jasu into it.
Yeah,
man.
I don't know where you got this from. I don't know how we got here.
I don't know.
I need him in this one.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
I just.
Hey,
got
drink
this-
up, man. You need it, man. You look like you need
Yeah.
it.
I even need my cup's gone down.
Oh, there's some.
Oh,
You done it?
thanks.
Or?
It's done.
Oh, man's moving cold to women.
Wow, this is what I mean.
Oh no.
I finished all the juice, you know.
Finish all the
I
juice.
set him up. I gave him the last bit of juice.
Do you know what I
What are you
mean?
gonna do?
I'm sorry.
You let
It's
the
alright.
guests
It's
go
okay.
thirsty.
No, it's
Wow.
fine. What I
Yeah.
had should last.
Happy birthday, Fols, I guess.
Yeah. I guess.
Woo! What segue? Oh, back on me to birthday stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
You
But yeah,
want
How
to
old
eat
are
off
you
of
now?
him.
21.
Okay.
Oh. 21.
Well, who's got to debate that?
Listen.
I can get a passport in an hour with that age.
Yeah, I
on
was
it,
gonna
so-
say your Nigerian age.
If I can get official documentation, that's my age. You lot should have seen what nation was it? They won like an under 16s football tournament.
The
Yeah.
Congolese dons.
Was it Congolese?
Yeah.
Of course.
Brother, he looks about 64.
Nah, don't ad-lib that. Don't ad-lib that.
Hey, if I find this photo for you, yeah?
There's only one like player of the tournament.
What's on
They were like, oh yeah, 15-year-old wins player of the tournament. I'm like, this is a father of four.
I'm not mad at the finesse. And, like we've all played like ringers coming up Sunday League and stuff, but like at least make it a bit believable, bro. Like he
Yeah.
looks like he's the father of the coach,
Yeah.
bro. The nigga old, bro.
You can see the fucking razor bumps when he was shaving his beard off.
No.
So I'm a child of God.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what he said.
no.
Nah. I'm like, this is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like, we're mocking the thing now.
Because what happens? They come over and do you know what usually happens? They'll get to like, so they'll claim to be like 21 when they come to Europe, and their professional career at the top level finish at like 28. It's because niggas 40, bro. Like, so he has to go back to playing. He's got to play like Qatar or China somewhere where like the league's slower, less demand.
Bro, remember Kanye at Arsenal? He was like 30 for 5 years.
Bro. But I hear it though. If you can get away with it, bro,
Yeah.
I'm not mad at them.
He was like, right, like, he
Only
seems
men.
quite old.
When he was at Portsmouth, he played like an old man. You know, like
Yeah.
minimal touches, man's barely running.
Yeah, tech though.
No, when you got bare tech,
Yeah.
you can do what you want in it. So,
Yeah. Yeah, tech.
I hear it.
But yeah, we went on a little tangent in that. But yeah, I did enjoy the first episode of Kanye's documentary. Outside of obviously what relationship with his mum, the narrative about people not believing in him, that funny bit about Bow Wow getting called a girl. What else is in that? The hometown issues.
Yeah,
you see that as well?
You know, at the moment he started to come up and journalists wanted an interview all the time. I think he had a big magazine article where they didn't publish the point where he mentioned. So you mentioned No
Doug
ID.
Infinite.
Yeah, but he didn't mention Doug Infinite.
Yeah.
So then Doug was reactive, and next thing you know, there's a diss song, and it's like, right, or he was on radio dissing him, and he's like, bruh, like, you know, you're one of my mentors. You taught me how to, and I said this.
Yeah.
But it just wasn't said on a. But even so, like, how are you just gonna not even chat to me and just go and diss me publicly?
It showed like the the price of fame or success and stuff. Because Mama took a shot straight away without speaking to him. But I do like Kanye's energy in that moment. For someone like we're speaking about being a Rockefeller and not, let's say, a street guy. In that moment, you know, he pulled up on them.
Yeah.
Like, he rang his goons in leather jackets and that. He pulled up on that. Because he said, like, those guys are over there now.
Yeah.
He rang them, they pulled up.
Yeah.
And I don't know, obviously, because it's a documentary, you don't know what was left out in that. But when Doug Infinite pulled up and his guys pulled up, they was actually very humble. They had to be humble. It's like, I just don't want to get left out of the history. And then, like, you know what the man says to you, bro? Let's go and talk around the corner. Because all your bridges are over there.
But this
might
is
rush me.
but this is it. Like, imagine there's a lot of altercations, that would have gone so left before you even got to that point, because, like, it's just fire with fire in it. But all it was is that, like, Donnie felt like, rah, man's leaving me out from a scene that we've all just created. Like, I was at the center of your development. You're just going to leave me out. And they conveyed that, like, so I didn't even think that. I think Kanye was, like, just disappointed by it.
No, he was mad hurt, bro. He was hurt. You see it in the thing. Even when he went to the radio and, like, you could see the similar traits we've seen.
It didn't seem like it was anger to me. It was just like, rah, like, this is someone that I respect, and they've gone and done that. You know, trying to make sense of it.
And at the time, he didn't come. He never really has, but at the time, definitely then, he didn't come across as that artist that, like, was gonna be involved in back and forth. This is that type of, like, battle rap thing. Like, he was just trying to make music and, like, put on for the city, innit? So to have the guys that are around you early, like, disrespect you and that. But I just love the fact he pulled up. I want to have a conversation.
Yeah.
And my man was on hand with the camera. And you can hear Mama just, I just don't want to get left out of the history, innit? So,
yeah,
I mean, it would be nice if you phoned me before you put out this song.
Yeah.
That would have been nice, innit?
Yeah.
So, but it just shows what happens when, like, people don't communicate properly and where things can go to.
Yeah. Kanye was really working, man. And, you know, Just Blaze caught a small little cameo, but you can see that, like, he mentioned that the fact that he's the person that's pushing me, like, to create amazing beats, because he's amazing as well. You know, like, there was moments where you would see him in a hallway greeting Pharrell. Pharrell was a huge star at this point, and Kanye was the one on the come up. So he's looking at Pharrell differently. Seeing them two now, it's like
they could do a verses and
their levels, they're same level, innit? But at the time, like, Pharrell was, you know,
Neptunes, Clips.
Memphis Bleak was like, yo, he was telling him, like, your levels, like, you're the future of this thing, like, you know. So it's exciting knowing, like, what Kanye's done in his career anyways, but seeing it via this lens. So I think that's what everyone's waiting for, watching, like, the second and
it's only 2 more in it.
Yeah,
it's 3 parts in it. So
yeah,
I think it'll be a good watch. I probably can kind of tell from narrative where it's gonna go. Like I said, the crash and all the monumental moments and stuff. So,
College Dropout, because at that the first episode, he doesn't know what the album's called yet.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to it. You can definitely catch up on that.
Definitely. Yeah.
Have you sold it to you?
You've actually sold it to me. I've been in my docuseries bag recently. So
what have you been watching?
Oh, like Inventing Anna, The Puppet, The Con Master, like a lot of, like.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah. Is it the Con
Master? Yeah.
Yeah. Just some other stuff, but yeah, no.
What's that? All on Netflix? I've been seeing a lot of people saying that they're leaving Netflix this week. I don't know why. They're saying like Netflix ain't really popping at the moment.
Because they ain't got nothing to do. They're watching it too much.
They've clocked it. They watch everything.
They finished watching everything on there.
Where's Love Is Blind? Is that on Netflix as well?
Yeah.
Amazon Prime's good. The only thing is, it's not user friendly.
Yeah.
I think Amazon Prime literally looks like, okay, so if we're taking Netflix is Google, Amazon Prime is like Yahoo
Ask Jeeves.
or Ask Jeeves. Yeah, literally. Or Bing.
Hey, if you want to run an ad at some point, I'll do it solo.
Amazon Prime has good stuff though. Like
Yeah.
it has all the old school sitcoms, literally like loads of them. You can literally binge watch them, and they have good films. You just don't look at it and.
But it's the whole paying thing as well. Like you go on something, it's like, oh yeah, this is like
You got to rent or buy it.
It's confusing, isn't it?
Yeah, not everything is a Prime movie. So when it's a Prime movie, it comes with your subscription.
Yeah.
Everything else, you've got to rent them joints.
But no, the interface ain't great. Like I said, that's the biggest thing.
But what they have on there, they actually have some gems on there.
Same way how I feel about Now TV. Like, there's amazing things on there, but fucking hell, man. It's like, it's the worst.
They don't make it easy to navigate,
Yeah, man. Like, what the hell?
But that's just the age we live in. Like, if it's all about ease and comfort.
Yeah.
And you just got to meet your orders where they are. And if they can't, and that will turn some people off.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, man. Like,
the only thing that's probably keep on saying is like the shows, because like for the most part, I don't watch too much stuff on Prime, but if like, okay, cool, like all of Power and stuff was on there. I only found myself for the and the Rooney documentary recently as well. But outside of that, I wouldn't have had any reason to really be on there. It's
Netflix just has that presence, like when you log in,
yeah.
Sometimes you forget it, like
hello to me,
and you're like, right, okay, I'm awake, nigga, like. Shit.
Like, good morning.
Like, all right. Yeah. Are you still here? Are you still watching? No, bro. I'm getting it in. That's what I'm doing.
Guys, no. Since we're talking about what we're watching, I happened upon a wonderful documentary called Myth and Mogul: The Story of John DeLorean on Netflix.
Okay.
And I haven't seen Back to the Future, but
what?
Okay, relax.
Oh,
we'll deal with that one after. It's fine.
Relax. It's fine. But I know of the car because of the movie. Can you?
Fun fact: I've been in the DeLorean.
Is it every day?
What you're trying to say is he's better than you.
Okay. Anyway, the documentary talks about the life of the guy John DeLorean and his story. He used to work at General Motors beforehand. They tell you this in the trailer, so it's not a spoiler. But he was involved in a cocaine bust. Very wild story. He made millions, lost millions, made millions, lost millions, had his wife as a painting.
These are the kind of problems I want.
Yeah. That.
I said, made it, and
Remember
I
lost it,
right
and
back.
I can make it back.
Honestly, it was
3P.
It's on. Honestly, it's an incredible documentary. It's 3 series, a 3-part docu-series.
Okay.
Yeah.
Highly recommend you go and watch it. I hope I've sold it well.
Moguls and what?
Enjoys. Myth and Mogul, the story of John...
Mingle and Mogul.
Myth and Mogul.
Myth and Bogle.
Are you alright?
No, when I just heard I said, oh, Mingle.
Oh my God.
So Myth and Mogul, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, that's on Netflix.
Yeah.
I love a good recommendation.
And have you guys watched Inventing Anna?
No.
Nah.
I fell asleep.
I heard it's spooky.
It's not spooky. It's good.
Cool. You got.
I like her accent too.
You got a minute and 30 seconds. Sell it to us quickly.
So Inventing Anna. Oh wow, this is pressure. So Inventing Anna is a docu-series about a lady who came from. She was born in Russia. She came from Germany, and she basically swindled a whole load of rich men in banks, in like financial institutions.
Okay.
She got them to sign off on a loan. She gets them to do. I feel like I'm spoiling it.
So what is that? Basically the Tinder Donny.
Yeah, but her one. But her one. But and it's you guys watch How to Get Away with Murder, right?
Yeah.
Shonda Rhimes.
Yeah.
It's Shonda Rhimes.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, Shonda Rhimes. So it's a couple of you got Cyrus in there from How to Get Away with Murder.
Yeah.
You've got is that Scandal? Cyrus is Scandal.
Keep going.
Yeah, Cyrus is
Yeah. Cyrus is Scandal, and then some other actors and actresses. But it's really good because they go through the trial and they just see like there's a lot of people that are quite greedy. A lot of people will feel sorry for these people that have got swindled, but a lot of the people that do get swindled, they get swindled due to their greed and wanting more.
I was like, you put your money here and you can flip it 3 times.
Yeah, like let's be real. Even Tinder swindler, a lot of them were given to him because they thought they were going to get back.
My enemy,
and
man, send cash.
No, but you're right, because my man was breaded up in that. They saw the jet. There's like, if I give him a look at 20 bags now,
he's gonna give me 50.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Everything now double.
Hey, silly billies.
How you going on the first date with your Don his baby mum and the youth.
And the youth.
Blended family, innit?
And
What?
just because it's a jet.
I'd be like,
Yeah,
get out of here,
absolutely.
kid. This is my time.
Yeah, leg room,
Yeah.
bro.
Fuck them kids.
For the
Jesus Christ.
See what money can do?
Listen. Simon live
Yeah,
with.
bro. I knew anything was
Yeah,
possible
Bev.
when I saw Swiss Beats do it.
Oh,
Okay.
jeez.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Fair.
Du-du-du-du-du-dum.
I hear it. You know.
Mm.
Well, that's what we're watching though. You know me, I love a comedy special.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you've seen Mo Gilligan. He's got a stand-up special called TheresMoToLife. So it's his second one on Netflix.
Yeah, I haven't caught it
I've
yet.
seen it on the screen.
Yeah.
But
I've seen the promotion and stuff.
Yeah,
the
it's
clips.
so it's off the back of him doing those. I think he did like 10 dates at the Hamilton Apollo,
Yeah.
and I've only like just shy or just over 3,000. So you can do the maths on that. 10 dates back to back, crazy. And I really enjoyed it. I think it was definitely a step up from the first one, which was Momentum.
Right.
Now, context for our listeners. Obviously, I'd seen some of that and heard some of the jokes already. That's why for me, when it came out, I was like, I did enjoy it. I think at the time I might have given like a 6 or 7 out of 10 when we spoke about it.
Yeah.
But I think it was purely because I'd heard some of the jokes. But this one, definitely more confident, more assured on stage, more experiences. Mo's always going to be relatable.
Yeah.
So he's got jokes about being in retail, working at Joe Malone.
Yeah.
And having customers
Lovely
come in.
fragrances.
Yeah, amazing fragrances.
It's bust me on a lot of occasions.
Yeah. Talking about dynamic, like things that like, regardless of like race and age, so dynamics between child and their mum when it's like getting sent to the shop and like you forgot the change or like you spent all the bread and that and mum's is on you. Just loads of relatable stories.
Yeah.
Interacting with the crowd, doing like call and response stuff. I thought it was really good, and I proper enjoyed it. I was like, right, nah, it's dope to see him in the space now, and he proper nailed it.
Nice.
Yeah, man. Like you need to understand like the type of Donny that he is now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like this
Man's
is
a bona fide
O2
TV star
This
now,
is O2 selling like
Yeah.
Mo the comedian. This is like him on primetime television on a Saturday evening on The Masked Singer.
Masked Singer, Masked Dancer as well. He's got
You know,
their
like
shows.
this is
doing his
you know
thing.
hosting the Brit Awards.
Light work as well.
Light work. This is a lot on his rap sheet. So he's at the point where he's mainstream now. You know, so it's nice that he's got a Netflix special. Seeing him do the O2, that's a big feat, man. Like this is like something that let's say the white comedians of this country, they can achieve that, but not so many from our community.
Big fact.
They can't on their own as well. On your own. You know, he's doing like Celebrity Gogglebox.
Yeah,
all of these things. Like, so his brand is always to be likable on television.
Yeah.
So he's got to a point where the public love him. It doesn't even matter, but like whether you're black or not, they love him.
How long do you think that can last though?
I don't know. Like maybe he could be the that black comedian in this country to take it to that superstardom level where he doesn't necessarily need to do another one soon.
Oh, another special.
Or like another O2. You know,
I think you strike whilst the iron's hot, bro. Like,
yeah, you could, but then like you know when like you become solidified, etched in, like you know, whenever there's a big moment, you're somehow a part of
you're
it.
doing
like,
TV,
you're still
doing,
a big
you're
deal.
doing hosting. You got your own talk show, which
Yeah.
was it late-ish? My bugging was that the show with Big Nasty?
BAFTA award winning
BAFTA,
with, you know,
yeah.
he had his, so he was a co-host on Big Nasty's show, and then he managed to get his own show.
His own.
You know, so he's always been progressing, and he's dabbling in between Channel 4 and ITV. Like, you know, these are major networks in the country. So, and he's got the Netflix deal.
I think that's the next step.
Yeah, so he's going to transcend into acting, which is only right. I'm surprised that he hasn't made a cameo anywhere, or he may have, but I haven't seen any.
Might be holding off for a bit. Do you know
But,
don't want to do too much?
You know, that's like, you know, some of the things that's next. There's an element of acting in some of the Google adverts that I've seen him in. Yeah. So it's like,
there's another one as well. It's not Cinch. It's like something similar. Like
what's
it's
that?
like an advert that he's.
It's
a house. It's
it's
not
like
it's not Zoopla. It's another
Purple Bricks or something.
Yeah, Purple Bricks, something along those lines. But I'm just like, okay, man.
He's getting to the bag, innit? So
yeah,
I ask you that
he's a visible face, like, and I think I think he's here to stay. Like if he just continues to reinvent himself, because he still comes on social media every now and again and makes people laugh again, because he goes back to his roots. He can still do that. And that's the thing that I love about him. Like he's gone mainstream, but he hasn't forgotten about the type of content that he does on Instagram.
Yeah.
You know, with now you've got TikTok and Reels and all of these things. Like it allows his videos to probably like, you know, extend, be a bit longer.
Yeah.
So
I only asked you just because I think you said, if I heard you correctly, it was his things being likable, innit?
Yeah.
And I know in this country, black man in that space, you have to wear a lot of hats, innit? And even I was talking about the special, about it being relatable across all levels. The most racy bits in there where it's like, I think calling all its members a cunt and there was like a suck your mum bit. That was the most, that's the raciest bit. Like, think about the stuff we love growing up, like your Cat Williams or like your Paul, all these different comedians. Obviously, US is definitely different because we've got a long culture of black people entertainment. We've got obviously still got a long way to go over here. I just noticed that and I was like, yeah, I think it also there's a kind of a blueprint of maybe how to do it. It's not going to work the same for everybody, but he's showing that like, relatable content works, isn't it? And you want to appeal to the masses.
And and like, you know, you got to give him, he's still very new in this position that he's currently in. Like,
of course,
not saying that he's new in comedy.
No, he's not new in comedy.
He's just new in this position.
Television's a different beast.
Like, and even like the comedians that we know and love, like their style gets very different as they age. They're a lot more self-assured. Like Chappelle is different now to the first one that you saw of him. He was probably a lot more.
He was more silly when he was
animated.
younger. He's more silly when he was younger.
High pitched voice. Now he's got the smoker's voice now.
He's almost a little too grumpy at times.
Yeah. But he commands that presence because he's been doing it for so long. I think Mo can get to that stage in this country.
Yeah, and I think it'll be interesting to see where, obviously, if you get like special number 3, 4, wherever he wants to go with it, how the content possibly changes now where you have a longer period of success. Because you know the first one is like everything I've done up until this point. Special number 2 is okay, where I'm at now between special number 1 and special number 2, BAFTAs. He even references it in like the special, like then when you get special number 3 and 4, you've now been on longer than you've not been at a certain point. So it's like, okay, can you still keep the relatability? That will also be a challenge, and it'll be interesting to see. I hope he can do it. Yeah. Because I love, I love comedy and specials and stuff. That's my bag in it. So, and I want to see. It's important for him, someone like him, to do really well, because him doing the Mo 2 and Friends, and he had Babatunde. Was it Slim? There was quite a lot of people on the lineup from like the Black British scene, and when he had the documentary as well. Yeah. So the bigger his star rises, and the more he shines on those guys that have been there for long, they're gonna get opportunities. You know, you just have to keep this thing big and broader, innit? So
yeah, you said that you're a fan of like comedy and stand up and that. Like me, I speak for the people that love to laugh, but not really interested in stand up like that.
Fair. Like, but is that because of where we're at with like short form comedy? So like we've been online for ages, so we had like your Vine, your Keek, you've got your Reels on Instagram. Is that because
do you know what? I find my funnies in everything, innit? Like in everything. So
just everyday walks of life and stuff.
Sitting down and like
sorry guys, my belly's rumbling. I'm so sorry if you can hear that.
Nah, it's fine.
Okay.
Like,
trying to infer that we didn't feed you here.
Nah, like right back at you, innit? Like we're having a versus right now because my thing is doing Mazzoline as well.
It's you two are exchanging energies. Warm energy.
See?
I was
but she said I'm cold, innit? So like, igloo and that. That's what she said.
Wait, cold? Yeah, let me not even get into it.
He's warming up, man.
You're warming up. Yeah, you're warming up.
Right, she's even got to a point where she can get into it.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's mad.
I should like the man them, it's mad still. This was listen, it was so with you her coming here. I love it. I hope you came in there. So yeah, you said you're not really.
Yeah, I'm not really a stand.
Do you think we're neat?
Do you know what?
You're sitting there for like an hour plus.
Do you know what?
Stand up.
Do you know what? If someone puts it on, that I'll watch it, but I don't necessarily run to stand-ups.
Fair.
Do you know what I mean?
But
like
we're dealing with
it.
pain, bro. We need to laugh. Just because you're happy.
I think it's the consistent. I feel like it's the consistent having to laugh the whole way through.
You don't have to, like, no.
No, a little bit. It's a bit of pressure because
I'm not in the crowd. I'm watching from my house. Like,
do you know what? Like,
pay for the subscription.
No, I'm not one of them dons that like sits in front of a comedian and he's like, "Oh, you have to make me laugh every second." Nah,
No,
like,
if you pay and you go to see someone live,
no, make me laugh in the first and second.
not for a second, but like, it's when we have the podcast, yeah. We've got to hit that shit the first minute.
First quarter, you got to be the funniest,
Bro, you got straight in. Like, okay,
it's all about the second half sometimes.
Maybe there's not a time limit, but like more often than not, you have. I paid to come and laugh, bro.
Yeah,
I just worked a 50-hour week. I'm dying inside,
50?
bro. I need to laugh.
bro.
sometimes
50 hour
it's
a
like-
week.
What plantation are you
bro.
working on?
Crying blood at this point.
Yeah. I sat there in the front row. He's like, "What's wrong with you?" I'm dying.
Made me laugh, nigga.
I want to lay up.
Yeah, we need to laugh on that. But yeah, that's just my thing. I enjoy it, so I get it though. That's why I was just asking because I thought maybe it's because of all the short form stuff.
Yeah,
We get stuff bite sized now where some guys actually struggle. Some guys that do, I don't even know if they even had aspirations of maybe being comedians, but they do the put on the cap, put on the glasses, put on the wig, just do skits and stuff. And now they've got an audience, and it's like, what do I do with this thing now? Some people actually go and try and stand up, and they realize that's just because you was funny on the gram. You can't stand there
Yeah,
for
you had
15
like
minutes
50
and make
takes. You're able to do that in 50
Yeah.
takes. You're not able to do that
yeah.
on the spot.
Yeah, no.
But it's beautiful though, like that. A lot of these companies like Netflix, Amazon, like they're creating specials for a lot of comedians. Even like there's you go to the stand up or the comedy category, like there's a lot of comedians that, you know, someone like me I've never heard of, but there's an avenue for them.
Netflix, your spot for choice.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so
Exactly.
it's great, man, and it's good that we're in a topical comedy because we all loved Fresh Prince growing up.
Yes.
I know where
you
this
know.
is going.
There's a remake, and
Did we slander it at the time when it came out?
I think
Guys,
so,
I went to
yeah,
the launch
I
screening,
said-
by the way. It was great.
I looked at the trailer and I was like, why did they change like Fresh Prince? Why did they turn it into This Is Us? Like, why is it a fucking drama, bro?
So you
like,
about to
what's
come in
going
here
on?
and start apologizing, saying that it's fantastic.
Do you know what? You know, when I started watching it, I think I was like half an hour in, and I was like, you know what? Sometimes
Be careful.
I think we often like
That finger
criticize
was
a
in
lot.
there for ages. I was like, if she don't put this fucking finger down.
No, I don't want it.
I didn't look her direction
Yeah,
for
yeah.
a reason, bro.
Yeah.
I said, at some point, I think we all hate a lot of these remakes.
You're
Because
back
they
off
can't-
like Bad Boys
yeah.
3. Just like we felt
They
they weren't
did,
being
like,
original enough.
You know, replicating things of the past.
Yeah.
I think that sometimes a remake needs to take a different direction, and I like the direction that they've taken with this.
Because I haven't seen it, so just explain to me what direction have they gone in with this Bel-Air remake?
So, like, in the theme song of Fresh Prince, as we know, I got into one little fight. My mum got scared.
Yeah.
In this remake, it's one little fight on steroids. It's like,
I snuffed that nigga.
it's like, all right, cool. I understand why I had to move.
What, we got into a shootout? What's going on here? Is that
Pretty
crazy?
much.
That's it. I mean, cool. That's definitely steroids.
Pretty much. Like, it's on a gang thing, innit?
Oh,
So
okay.
it's like, all right, cool. We've got to get you out of here.
Okay.
Because there's money on that, like,
There's money in your head.
yeah.
Okay.
But what's good is that we never saw that.
We didn't.
We never saw that. We
We
just
didn't.
knew.
We just knew that from the theme song, like, oh yeah, you know, like
It got sticky, basically,
It
yeah.
got sticky, but it was so lighthearted.
Okay. So the comedic element was still there.
No, like I'm saying that, like, with what we know of the story of like the reason why he moved to Bel-Air is because he got into one little fight.
Yeah.
And in the song, it's comedy in it, like,
Yeah.
so you moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel-Air, like it's jokes.
Yeah.
But in this one, it's like, rah, it's a serious thing, so you got to move out there,
Like
lay low
yesterday.
for a little
ASAP.
piece.
Yeah. Don't post on socials.
And that's
Don't
how
tag
we
your
got-
location.
And, you know, getting deep into the story, because I'm 4 episodes in,
Oh, you four.
like, it's like, rah, Donnie's seen you now on socials, even though, like,
They
you're
need
no
to get me
longer
in
in
the
the
writing
hood.
room, bro. I've not been seeing this. I knew straight away.
But it's they've modernized it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the family dynamic is like different now. It's like Uncle Phil is
he still successful, Uncle Phil?
he's super successful.
Okay.
He's a lot younger,
Or more drip?
more drip basically. In the gym type of don.
Okay,
Like, he
so
looks
no weight, like
sharp.
he's-
Aunt
cool.
Viv is sensational.
Is Aunt Viv
Beautiful.
dark skinned or
Yeah,
okay? Cool.
Gorgeous.
beautiful.
What's Hillary?
And
I
saying?
love
Hillary.
her.
Gorgeous.
Hillary.
Is she dark skinned as well?
Gorgeous.
You not asking my question. You said that she's dark skinned.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dark skin.
Dark
That's what I'm saying.
Bro,
Gorgeous.
chef's kiss, bro.
Okay. Well, voila and that.
Voila. Voulez-vous, bro.
Okay.
The Get
Well,
Boys
she
in the
catch
building.
Hey, Chrissy, I'm gonna break your head. I swear. So you say Hillary
Bro,
looking
amazing.
looking
But
tantalizing?
let me tell you something, yeah. I hate Carlton.
Yeah, man. He's jarring.
Is he still a neek?
Yeah. No.
Bro, I liked Carlton in the original.
Yeah.
I hate this Carlton.
Why?
He's a coon.
He's a.
Whoa.
Huh?
Okay.
I don't like him.
What's he doing that's coming across coonish?
I mean, the whole thing away, but you know me.
Yeah.
You can allude to it.
It's supposed to ask for the whole thing. Like, then what happened?
I think, yeah.
Hey, basically, I'm trying not to watch it. Like, just give me the
It's
synopsis
good.
now.
It's good. It's
Yeah.
good. I think you should watch
Okay,
it.
what's
I think
Jeffrey saying? Is they got Jeffrey? in
Jeffrey
it?
is a Donny from London, obviously. But he's not Jeffrey type of London. He's like,
Not like I'm gonna give you a cuppa. It's not like that.
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
English.
It's like, yo, what you saying?
Yeah.
Oh, Mandemish.
Yeah, kind of a bit with
Well, round the way.
with a bit of Cockney, like, and later on in the development of Jeffrey, you know, he's on road.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, Jeffrey on
wow.
smoke.
He's on smoke, bro.
Is it giving SC15?
Not SC15, child.
Will got into street politics. That's why he moved. Got nabbed, and he was like, bro, Jeffrey, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. He's like, don't worry, I'll handle it.
Because Jeffrey,
I got this.
Jeffrey knows, innit? That's cold.
Big Jeff.
So you're really
You
sending
see-
this,
and
you're
you
sending
see-
this
and
remake
you-
to me.
And you see Jeffrey meeting up with certain street dons.
But how's Jeffrey dressed when he's meeting
Handle
up?
that, huh?
How's Jeffrey dressed when he's meeting up?
Bro, and the double-breasted, bro.
Come on.
Big, strong.
Love
Strong.
Cool, I'm in.
I'm gonna watch it. As
Yeah.
well.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Because the way we spoke about this without seeing it, typical millennials.
Yeah, bro.
We came in there, we sounded
Outrage.
it. We was like,
Outrage.
we don't need any more remakes. This is disgusting.
Out,
No, it was really-
outrage.
Without even seeing anything.
Yeah, Carlton is
He's
like
in-
a big hater. Obviously,
hater.
he's like
That's consistent.
He's the top. He's the intellectual. He's the rich black guy. Like, you know,
He's the only
he's got the cool spot at the white school.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he's the only black guy.
Pretty
didn't-
much.
Pretty much, right?
Pretty much. So like, obviously, his right hand man is a white guy, and then I think the first scene of like Will being in the locker room, they're rapping along to
They're like I don't know. It's not
What,
wait,
YG?
it might have been,
It was
and
something
he's
with
saying
like
the white
man.
guy's saying the N word heavy. He's saying
Yeah.
nigga heavy.
What, with reverb?
Reverb, Vim. So Will's like, rah, wagwan, and Carlton's just singing along in that.
Tell him to calm down or something.
Carlton's like, he's
And then
fine.
he's
He's,
like-
he's Joe Rogan.
He's like, oh, but rappers are saying it. Bro, he's like, but rappers say it all the time. Why can't he say it? That type of vibe.
okay, and that's what's giving you the Cooney McCooney vibes.
He just wanted to be like an elitist with
Okay.
them in it.
Yeah, man.
Some people want that, innit? So
Yeah, but like it's it, you know, there's not much development on Ashley's character yet.
Mm-hmm.
Is she still singing? Is she?
Nah, we
We ain't got that. They ain't
Kinda
got that.
cute.
yeah, she's just like, I think she's going through a phase of like still having her friends from a different area. You know, she's trying to connect with them and that. And yeah, everyone has their own little story in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is great. But the episodes move quick,
Yeah.
and they use references from like the original as well, like certain lines. You've got a new jazz in there as well.
Okay. Still DJing and stuff like that.
He works in a record store. He
Okay.
owns a record store.
Okay.
So,
No, bro, I'm
Yeah.
I'm invested. I'm gonna
really
check it
good.
out.
yeah,
I'm gonna
I
add it
was
to my-
like, yo, let me give this a shot, yeah. And I was like, yeah, I'm impressed.
What's it on?
It's on Sky something.
Yeah.
If you got Now TV, you should have it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's really good.
All right. Yeah,
Really,
we'll
really
definitely do it. I was gonna say, I did say I was happy earlier. I'm very, very happy that Storm Eunice blew you all the way to West London to be with us today.
Stop, why does Storm music sound like shoo, shoo? I'm in my house.
I'm
Shoo.
finished.
This is why she doesn't want a short done. Because bare them man were getting flown over the
Wow.
weekend from side to side.
Drag your friend then.
How's that drag to me?
How's that a drag
Hey,
to
you see-
Wait,
Mo?
she said your friend.
see
Why are
these
you
fucking
talking about your
shoulders? I'm getting angry now.
friend? This is the angry.
If you see what I'm
we're
lifting in the
talking
gym with these shoulders, I got the weight of the
Chrissy's
world on my
like-
shoulders.
Chrissy was like, wow, no wonder why you look dishevelled at the party on the weekend. You got blown by the wind, yeah?
That looked fucking fantastic on the weekend. I'm putting
Your heart's so shit.
Foz was
I love
out
it.
in the
Hey.
Yeah.
big man brogues.
Ankles
I
out.
had the ankle out.
Yeah, he was
And I
active.
like moisturised the shit, but I was there. You know, you got to hug a woman and say to you, "Oh, you smell fantastic."
Yeah,
Who said
Foz
that?
was
No, I said-
certified
I said-
lover boy.
no, I
Who said that?
Obviously, I'm a cat in it. I said, huh? So you smell really good. I said, thanks.
Now you a CLB.
I was there. I was enjoying my evening.
Nice.
I had a really good time in that.
You look
so.
great. It's good
Good.
vibes.
Love
You look very nice as well.
Thank you.
Yeah. Even though you was late and that.
Uh-oh.
Love you though.
Don't do this
Yeah.
because you know you're dragging your boy.
Oh, Vans was catching strays. Oh, so you trying to infer that you were late because of Vans?
I waited for Vans
Okay.
and Vans was late.
Uh-oh.
And
Got to your yard.
And she wasn't ready.
She wasn't ready.
excuse me. Wait. What?
He wasn't ready.
I was ready. All I needed to do was put my shoe on,
Nah.
and that was it.
Shoo.
Just the one shoe.
Both shoes. Follow. Don't do that.
You talking about? You're still doing your makeup when I got there.
That wasn't so. I put on a lash. Calm down.
Oh.
So
And
Literally
you,
one.
So you were one shoe and one lash.
Yeah, and then I was ready to go.
When you got, how long do you have to wait?
I had to come into the yard.
Back off your
Are
shoes.
you gonna do this?
Yeah.
Are you gonna
So
do
back off my
this?
shoes.
Why
I
did?
backed off my shoes.
Hold on.
Start
Excuse
scrolling
me.
the gram.
Are we gonna? Can
Message
I-
me like, yo, I'm gonna be a little bit late.
Can I?
DM'd
Can
a
you
few
let
babes.
Chrissy speak?
Okay, so we're not speaking over black
Thank
women.
you.
Go on.
He said he's coming in because he needed to ease himself.
Oh, so you need to pee.
No, whilst he's here, he'll pee. Like, he could have held it. He's
No.
fine.
Men can't hold it.
I mean,
To be fair, the journey was an hour away, so I was planning ahead.
yeah. Responsible adult.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I hear it.
You know.
But I also did not have my lash on because at the time he said he was going to arrive, he messaged me saying that he was going to be late.
No, I can't even back you. What's going on there?
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
But then I said when I was coming, and I still had to wait.
No.
when I got there.
No.
If someone's
Bro, man,
waiting
just
for
doing
you,
this.
There's
What do you
be ready, innit?
inconsistencies.
I'm doing this.
Be ready.
Like,
Yeah.
Do you know what? Okay.
What she's saying, this is the first and the last time I wait for you. That's what she's saying about saying it.
Nah, you
And
know.
sorry, if I remember correctly, Fols asked me why I was late, and I said because I was waiting for your mate, and you said,
What'd I say? Remind me.
oh, you said,
I got to remember, I was in the dance, a lot of
Okay, cool.
ambiance.
Oh,
you
it's
saw me
all
on
coming out
Saturday.
now. It's all coming
Yeah,
out now.
You saw me a lot of shots.
Do you
I
want-
don't remember anything I said.
you don't remember? Do you want? Should I remind the people or?
I mean, you ain't got to do that, but you can
No.
do it if you want.
I would like to know because I don't know.
Okay. He said, ha ha ha. Why would you ever do that?
Do what? Or wait for Vans.
Yeah.
I wait for Vans all the time.
It's fine.
Sound like a you problem. Hey.
Are you always late?
Hey, insert the meme of Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
I beat the charges, man, all the time, man.
Sometimes.
You're late.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Mm.
It happens, man. You was late. We just got to redistribute the smoke.
Yeah.
I got tired. I'm sorry. I got tired.
Don't do
My
that.
boy, that's
Don't
my
do
man.
that.
Yeah.
It's
Don't
his
do
birthday. Yeah.
At all costs, defend your boys, man.
Absolutely.
Come on.
If I want my bro
I have
down.
nothing.
You have nothing to say, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I just.
Save your bro at the expense of a black woman. It's
Do you know what?
smelly.
Yeah, that agenda ain't
Smelly.
gonna work. The black women that listen to this love us.
Yeah. Shout out to our queens.
I can say that confidently. Yeah.
Shout out to our queens.
Shouts out to the babes
Coin.
listening to this. You know.
Coins.
But I was saying, I was happy Storm Eunice blew you here because we can speak about music.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
You said earlier you specialize. Was
Oh,
the
not
term.
specialized.
Mm.
So insert pressure here.
Yeah.
You're the one.
Specialise
Mm.
in R&B and the love songs and am I adding spice to this? Can I keep going?
You can keep going.
Yeah.
You can keep
So
going.
what would you like us to play to kind of introduce our listenership to you, what you're about? What would be the go-to song if no one's heard you before that you'd want us to run and we can have a little bit of chat about what you've been doing?
Crushing, probably.
Crushing, yeah?
Yeah. Crushing
Okay.
is the one that the people love. I think that put me on for quite a bit.
Crushing, yeah. You out here crushing.
Something like that.
Something like
I was like, let me make a song where I'm not embarrassed to talk about crashing on someone because you know a lot of women don't like to be honest. But I'm not the type of person to approach a guy, not anymore anyway.
Why not?
I just find it long. I don't think it works out in my favor in the end of it. I feel like initially it's good, but it doesn't work out. I feel like.
But I think women should, because you're not waiting just for any and everybody. You kind of get to zero in on like what you like. You approach my man. You can get all the nonsense out of the way, all the short guys out of the way. Move, get out of the way, Conley.
Slap their heads, yeah.
That's rude.
Yeah.
I mean, I think women like should shoot their shot more than they think that they should.
This is coming from someone who shot their shot and ran out of bullets. Yeah. This is someone who's done that.
Grease up the ting though. No.
You remember my ex? You know my ex.
I don't know that. I don't know him.
He doesn't know me.
Yes, you do.
I'm a man of valor.
I shot my shot.
I'm an upstanding man in the community. I don't know these niggas.
I shot my shot with my ex. Yeah,
Good.
We were together for 3.5, 4 years. I saw you and I said, I like you, I want you. Yeah. You're gonna be mine, and he was mine, and it worked. However, nowadays,
where did you buy your thing from? Was it official something or was it a Reebok? Because we need to get to the bottom of this.
I got it from the back of a van.
That don't sound official to me.
Yes, it does.
You should have come to me. I would have got you the official something.
Listen,
from the elbows at the cafe.
Excuse me.
You would have got a Chrissy, chill out.
Chrissy, you know what it is, right? They want us to shoot our shot. But when we shoot our shot, they get scared or they feel like we want too much or they feel pressure. Like, you guys, you say you want us to shoot our shot, but when we do, you don't like it.
But how are you shooting though? Like, what
don't do it. Don't do that.
Are you
like?
Are you sideways?
How are you shooting?
Sideways.
Do that.
I'm not shooting sideways. I'm not shooting sideways. I'd like to think I have.
She's hanging out the whip like Jay Reed.
Like
these lot are taking them.
These girls would like one pic.
Tag.
These girls would like 3 pics in a row and be like, "Oh yeah, we shot a shot."
No, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about everything. We're not even just talking about what we say. We're talking about what we do when we see you, how we show our interest. We're talking about, it's not just shooting your shot, sending a message. That's not it.
You know what shooting your shot is for like us? We have to go to fucking war in Havianas, no vest, we're on the front lines, and we're fighting against the whole might of the American army by ourselves on our ones.
Bro.
you lot shooting one little meaty shot.
You tough,
a little pea shooter.
You guys think
and
this
you know
is
what?
easy?
Yeah, like when they shoot their shot and they fail, they move mad
They
dramatic.
move like they died. Oh my god, my left lung is gonna collapse.
Like,
I don't know what type of women
man.
you know. We just move on because there's actually plenty of men. I'm buff. Chrissy is buff.
Yes,
I'm buff. Don't turn your head like that.
You gotta say Chrissy's buff twice. You said you're
Chrissy's
buff.
buff.
Okay, cool.
Like, do you know what I mean? We know what. You even lucky for me to be shooting my shot. This golden gun that I have.
Hello?
Yeah.
There
Golden
yes.
gun that I
007
have.
and
You
that,
see
yeah,
her?
GoldenEye.
She pulled up with a designer burner.
Yeah.
And you wonder why it doesn't fucking work. It's a prop. It's a fucking prop. What's going on here?
Hey, listen. All I know is that my shots shoot.
Okay, but see, for you shot your shot. You end up in a 3.5-year relationship.
Yeah, it was good.
Some might say that's a success.
It was alright.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? He wasn't really supporting the music, so he had to go. Do you know what I mean?
Right. You didn't like it, nah.
Nah, he didn't like it. He didn't.
Well, he's not into
He's
R&B.
moving like fucking Lorenz Tate
No,
in
he
the
just-
Rain on Me
he was-
video.
Nah, he just wasn't for it, innit? Like, he just wasn't supportive of. He didn't want his woman.
What were you singing about though?
R&B, innit? I wasn't.
Would you sing about your old joints and that?
No.
Yeah, but like.
No, I don't think the song was about him.
Okay.
No, not this song, but saying songs in general. Because you can't be dating me and not put me in a bar. Do something like big me up.
No, like he wasn't interested in me just being out there and doing music. I think he was just very much so like he wanted a girl that was kind of very much back.
Low
Did you want that?
key.
He wanted you barefoot, pregnant in the house.
Basically, yeah. And now
Sound
he's
like a
got
real man to me.
Wow.
I hate
You
these
are the
lot.
problem.
This is why I hate these men, bro.
Wow.
I hate these men.
The views of Fols.
And then he said,
Fols
"There's coins.
only.
There's coins listening.
Bro.
I love them.
I hate.
coins.
Nah. Nah. You got ha your way out of
Sound
this
like a real nigga to me.
I can't. Y'all are just the ghetto.
So she's like, I'm in studio. He's like, what? You should be at home.
Literally.
Bro.
Oh,
Moved
bad
on.
days.
The
That's
view
funny.
shared by Fols is by Fols only.
Yeah, but it's my birthday, man. Let it slide, man.
No.
Misogyny niggas in the building.
No, I didn't do that. I didn't say that. These are jokes.
Joking. Just
These
joking.
are just jokes. Find it
Jokes are
funny.
telling.
Remember you said?
That's important to you, though, isn't it? Naturally,
What?
supporting the music.
Yeah, like, do you know, we don't have to talk about it, you know what I mean, every night, do you know what I mean? We don't have to make it a topic of conversation because we both have our separate lives. But to be honest, I found it quite hypocritical because he was a personal trainer and he had women bending over in front of him. Like, so it just didn't make sense how you felt uncomfortable. It just didn't make much
So
sense.
she's trying to work on her, like, her posture and her.
If you don't keep
No,
it sharp,
this is what I'm saying. No, so I can make this make sense.
Yeah, but certain niggas, bro, that are personal trainers, this is not posture training, bro.
You know what's killing me?
This is not it.
The horny
Why
PT,
you
she's got
always,
one bar and she's got 2 10 kg. She don't need a spot right now.
Literally.
Man's behind her. Just
bro?
Squat.
And why are you only stretching her hamstring this way?
yeah.
There's other ways.
Yeah. They're doing chest day, man.
That one
man's
stretch,
stretching hamstring.
is, you know, the
One stretch.
WWE pin, like
Yeah.
for time though.
I'm
Yeah,
trying
you
to feel
got
your heartbeat.
Yeah, you got to hold for 45 seconds. No, it doesn't need to be that long, bro.
No, I hear it. So, were you, if he wasn't hypocritical, would you have had a problem with him, like, working in an industry where he's going to be around a lot of women?
No, that's my point exactly.
Okay.
So his issue was that I was going to be around men,
Yeah.
but my thing was like, you're around women on a daily, and I see videos. I feel no type of way. I'm content. So I haven't even gotten to a
Sounds
point.
like that Donny from Blue Therapy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I
So he was like, okay, if I don't have an issue with that, how can you have an issue with mine?
yeah. It just didn't make any sense. He was like, oh well, that's my career, and I said, okay. You think I'm
Oh,
joking?
okay. So my man.
So he started to belittle your.
Yeah,
So he's
you know.
looking at you
yeah.
as an aspiring.
Yeah. So he had to cut it loose, and as much as, you know, love was there, you gotta know what's better for you, innit?
Does he DM you now? So like, I'm proud of you. I see you about to hit 10K on Insta. Does he DM you now?
He done it like before, but now he won't do it anymore.
Oh,
But yeah, he said, he's like, oh yeah, I've seen you. You know, you popped up. I'm just saying hi. Found out you had a ute, and I just said, yeah.
You had a ute?
Yeah.
Was it
I
somebody's
saw a
training?
quote somewhere.
Someone that was just his friend. Someone that was just his friend.
Haha.
I know. And she even like DM'd me one time, like, yeah,
As a
you
woman.
can take my holiday ticket because it seems like you guys are talking. What did she say? She was like, yeah, I've got the ticket, but you just go on my behalf now. I said, sis, you're too mad.
Well, no.
Big
Give me a bit. Are we going to get to music? Give me a bit more backstory.
Oh, with
to
the
this.
tea.
No, yeah. So you guys, they were meant to go away.
Yeah, so we were still talking because obviously
Well, was there a bit of overlap?
Yeah, there probably was a little bit of overlap, and I think he was still talking to her, but where 3 years prior to that she had been in the picture, and I was like, is this your friend? Like, she's very comfortable, like, what's going on? He's like, oh no, that's just my friend. And